Hi, folks. It is August 9th, 2024, 5:43 a.m. in the morning. There's your time and date stamp. Computers don't lie. We're going to do this all in one clip. I just got off scale a few minutes ago, and this is pretty amazing. Check this out. I'm going to show you what I just saw.
Hello. Please step on the scale.
So about 4 months ago, I started diet, and then I stopped doing it. And I was 316 was my low.
Your weight is 315.6 pounds.
So there you go. We got a new low for the year. 315.6. I said I would do a weigh-in when I got to my newest low. I was pretty close, getting pretty close yesterday. I knew it. But there you go. 315.6. Scales don't lie. Might not like what they had to say, but they don't lie. I'm pretty amazed by that. I want to get under the 300 mark by the end of August. And we're only 9 days in. We're doing good. I kind of backed off on purpose, because I know I got a few disbelievers out there and I wanted to see what they had to say. So, yeah. A couple days back, one of those disbelievers, just couldn't help themselves. Thought I'd done fallen off the wagon because usually when I fall off the wagon, losing weight when I'm doing what I'm doing now, I stop recording weights for, and I just go back to doing normal food reviews, and they see that, and once they think that weakness is there, they think it's okay to say what they think they need to say in their heads. But I was prepared for you this time. Yeah, I was just trying to get to that new low for the year. I am dedicated to this for now. When I'm not, I'll let you know, just like I let you know 2 years ago when I was done. I said I was comfortable with the weight I was at, and I stopped. And once I get to where I'm comfortable where I'm at now, instead of stopping and going in the reverse direction, I got a plan for maintenance this time. I had the same plan last time, I just didn't implement it. Hey, I'm human too. I know a lot of you out there are looking forward to me discussing the crazy foods that I eat, all the carbohydrates that I take in. I take in a lot of carbohydrates through the chips and the pizza crust, and even when I do the Subway, I'm taking in a lot of carbohydrates through the bread, and that is on purpose to let you know that you don't have to be a strict meat eater all the time to lose weight, and you don't have to be a straight vegetarian all the time to lose weight. All you got to focus on is one thing: restricting a little bit of time, and that is the magic key to it all right there. It's no big secret about what I'm doing. This has been around a long time. This is how my generation used to lose weight, and we used to do it without food labels. Back in the 70s, I think the food labels didn't come around till like the late 80s, early 90s, somewhere around there. So we had to be calorie conscious about what we ate, and we had to fill it out too. We had massive successes on the scale, and we had hiccups on the scale too. So when we started having those hiccups, we know what we were doing too much of. I can remember when I was young, people would say, "Hey, you just eat the cheeseburger and skip the fries, and you can lose weight," or you can eat the small cheeseburger and the small fries, and you can lose weight. Stuff like that. There was always helpful information from someone by word of mouth, and there were books and guides back then. We didn't have the internet, but we did have books similar to the Calorie King. As way back as the 70s, they had calorie counters and carbohydrate counters way back in 71. I've seen them as old as I am. So I had a question yesterday about did I eat fruit and vegetables? Yeah, I love fruit and vegetables. I ain't got no problem with them. Uh, yeah, I'm on a diet where I could eat anything I want. And that is the whole point behind eating the foods that I have eaten to lose the weight, to show, hey, look, it's all about restricting. It's all about restricting some food. I mean, you gotta hold back on eating so much. I don't care what diet you're on. You listen to diet people talk long enough. I don't care what diet you choose to go look into, whichever one you think is the most popular and the one that you think is the one that gives you the results. All of those experts, go look into those experts, all of them, from carnivore to vegan to keto to you name it, will say if you're not losing weight, you need to cut back on some eating. Or you need to move more, you need to exercise more. Weight loss is not rocket science. It's 90% diet. So if you know your calorie amounts, like I did in the calculator.net is the name of the website that I use to calculate my weight, my age, my height, all of that. Fill in that information, it'll tell you how many calories you can have in a day to maintain and what it takes to lose some weight as well. So yeah, it's not rocket science. And I could do the same thing by using keto. I could do the same thing by using a low carb diet such as Atkins, or even carnivore, or even a vegan if I chose to. And I can make it believable by just eating those foods and just saying, hey, that is the reason I lost weight. I lost weight because I'm on the keto diet. When in reality, I was tracking my calories or eating less to achieve weight loss. You see it all the time. You get these popular influencers who come on there and they always, and this is why I started doing this thing like I do it. I want to show people in real time results, opposed to losing all the weight, throwing on some nice skimpy clothes, prancing around in front of a camera and saying, oh, I did it all, and that's thanks to keto, just because it's a popular topic. You're looking good on the camera, and people are like, wow, I want to be like that. Did she say she did it all through keto? Did she say she did it all through carnivore? She looks so good in that two-piece. We really don't know how they lost the weight. I'm guessing 90% of the people who get into that have to choose that popular topic, because that popular topic is going to be sought after and the search results is going to bring them up because they look amazing and people are going to click on it and see it. Next thing you know, it's their instant sensation, and from that point on they're stuck in it and they have to keep up that kind of talk. I am simply a product of my generation, Generation X, and I don't want to be stuck in any kind of specific topic. I want to talk about whatever I want to talk about. Right now, this is the topic I'm talking about. This is how us Gen Xers lost weight. But yeah, I don't have no problem with fruits and vegetables, and I love stir fries. Stir fries is something that I can do on the channel, and and still be able to eat those carbohydrate shells that I love so much. All right, folks, I'm gonna get on with my day. Go find something to eat at one of these dollar stores, and we'll talk to you more about it as we go along. And I appreciate the comments and the questions. I enjoy answering them to the best of my knowledge, the best of my ability. If you want to find a deeper expert in the subject, go look up Jason Fong, Dr. Jason Fong. He's expert in fasting, intermittent fasting, alternate day fasting, all of that stuff. He's not quite the believer in calories that I am when it comes to the way he does it, but my method and his are very similar to one another. And also Kayla Cox, 6 Miles to Supper, does a similar pattern of things that I do as well, except for she eats all her food at supper time. She's the author of several books on Amazon. She's got a YouTube channel right here. Both of them have YouTube channels. Jason Fong and Kayla Cox's channel is 6 Miles to Supper. I recommend both of those. And of course, I recommend me. Alright, I'm gonna go get something to eat and get woke up and get my day started. Go get me a cup of coffee. Hey, yeah! We got a new low for today. So that was a great weigh-in. And today I think I will celebrate with some more of them there Hungry Jack pancakes that I got at the Dollar Tree the other day. Might as well finish strong, I suppose. Let me get this mixed up in a bowl. Just add water to this. Perfect stuff for pancakes, man. Just add water to this mix and a little bit of oil, just like I did the other day. I'll mix it up, cook it, and we're just going to eat and celebrate today instead of doing too much talking about the food. We're just going to show it and eat it, because pancakes was a big part of my motivation. So I got to have some more. Alright, so I got the pancakes. Well, I got the pan warming up. And as I make a stack, I melt some butter in the pan. No more than a tablespoonful. So if I'm making a 3 stack, I may have to do that 3 times and put a little dollop of butter on top of the pancake as well. So usually I wind up somewhere around, say, 50 calories per tablespoon. So sometimes I wind up with about, maybe 100 or 200 calories, somewhere around there. Maybe 250 tops. And then, great. And I got about 2 servings of pancakes in there at 130 calories per serve. Which makes about 2 pancakes. I could spread it out and make 5. All I'd have to do is spread the batter around a little bit better so they wouldn't be quite as thick. I like them a little thicker, so that's the way I cook them. And as you can see, the butter will form a ring on top of this pancake at the bottom. I didn't show you this last time, so I'm going to show you this time once it's done, because I'm going to do all 3 like that. that butter forms a little crispy edge around the top of the pancake. Plus the butter is already absorbed into each stack as we go along. No danger of overdoing it on the calories. Trust me, I have plenty of calories left over for the day. And one thing I did do to cut calories a bit, my wife got this for me the other day when I was making them, because she knows I like the sugar-free syrup. I drink diet soda, so I got no problem with sugar-free pancake syrup either. So she brought me home this Food Line, just a cheap brand of syrup, because the other one was a little loaded with the calories, maybe about 135 calories for 2 tablespoons of it, where this one's only 15 calories for 2 tablespoons. So, all right, you hear that sizzle? You hear that sizzle on the pancake? Got to make sure my camera don't fall in the pan. That sizzle is what you're listening for. This one didn't quite do it, but you can see that butter makes a difference in the way the pancake looks and turns out. See the buttery goodness in it? That'll be the bottom one. It didn't quite get that ring. Sometimes that first one isn't as good as the rest of them. I could have left it a little longer, and that's probably what I should have done. But hey, we'll get it right on the second one. I'll show you when I get it prepared and ready. But that one is good enough for the bottom layer. Already got its butter baked into it, buttery goodness. So we'll just put another one on there. Show you in just a second. Guess it would help if I got my butter spoon out. So about that much. See, that's not even a whole tablespoon of butter. Let it melt in the pan. It's okay to take the pan off of the heat, because you don't want to over melt the butter. About like that. Look at that. Perfect. Get all that toward the middle of the pan where the second pancake's going. Alright then. Now we wait. Alright, I'm going to flip this one, see if I can get that crispy edge on it this time. That's what we're looking for, that crispy edge. Oh yeah, that's it. That's the little crispy edge right there I'm talking about. See that? That's very important. Very important. That's how we do it in the South. We got to have that little bit of crispy edge on there, and that butter does that when you cook them. That's the way my granny made them. That's the way my daddy made them. I learned from them. Anyway, we'll see when the stacks are done. Alright, so my pancakes are made. Just got to add the final touch here, the butter on top. Got that crispy edges I was talking about. Look at there. Look, them right there. If you ain't never had that on a pancake, you're missing out. That's how butter and pancake mix work together. And it don't take a lot of butter, just a little smidgen. And as you can see, I am using the Country Crock brand. Sugar-free syrup going on top. Ooh, it's a little thinner than the other, but then again, this hasn't been refrigerated either. That might make a bigger difference. But anyway, there we go. Sweet sauce on the top. Gotta have it, right? Gotta have it. It ain't a pancake without it. Ooh, y'all, man. So I'm down 19 pounds. And I only want to hit 20 pounds by Sunday. Down 19 pounds, even Steven today. Since I started. Ooh, that little bit of crispy edge, y'all. Spread my butter around on top like that. Mm-hmm. Look at those crispy edges. Got that little crunch on the end. Just like my granny's. Except for she might have done hers homemade. I don't remember if she used a mix or not. She probably did though. She probably used Aunt Jemima. I think I remember that. But that's not the brand they were selling. They were selling me this Hungry Jack. And the whole time they didn't know I was a hungry latchkey. Oh yeah. Got a little bit of crispy edge. Banging. I wish I could make you a stack. Alright folks, that's all I have for this video. We did good today. We're down 19 pounds overall. Hoping to hit 20 pounds of weight loss by Sunday, but even if we don't, I'm happy where I'm at. We'll continue dollar store stuff on Monday. Yesterday I did do a video at Sonic Drive-In where I done a smash burger. So the nachos and the bean mixture was not all I ate. I took some time and went to the Sonic and tried that smash burger because I'm a food reviewer. Well, not a food reviewer. I'm a food commentator. I talk about new food that's came out, you know. I don't know. I don't necessarily think, you know, there's too many people out there reviewing already, so I'm trying to do a little something different from them. But my point is, I ate the bean mixture and the chips, and and I got that combo, which I will release that video probably about midnight tonight. Let that go towards Saturday. And you'll just have to wonder what I'm up to Saturday into low Sunday morning to see how that scale reads by then. But be on the lookout for that video. That's coming soon. Coming soon. That is all I have for this one. So until the next one, you folks have a good one.